Hello, CSEC scholars. Welcome back to another live class. Today is Friday, and that means we're doing our paper 2 sessions. We're continuing our look at computation, basic computation. So we've been doing this for a couple of weeks, and this is one of the topics that I think a lot of scholars take for granted because they figure, oh, that's easy stuff, it just has to do with working fractions and decimals and rounding off numbers, significant figures, standard form, that kind of thing. A lot of people take these things for granted. And it has been my opinion for a long time that these are the kind of things that trip up students and cause them to fail. You will get computation questions in the paper 1, and you'll also get computation questions in the early part of paper 2, usually the very first question. People tend to take these questions for granted because these are the fundamental things. You actually start doing these from primary school, from grade 4, 5, 6 coming up. So they feel like they don't need to spend any time on this. Remember though that the paper 1, the multiple choice paper, you cannot use your calculator, and so you have to sharpen your skills in working without the calculator. This is something that a lot of students don't know how to do because they hear 2 times 6, they grab the calculator to work it out. That mental power, that mental arithmetic that we were so sharp on some years ago, that is no longer the case because of the instruments that we have, which are very useful, but we still need to know how to work things out freehand. So we're continuing with the computation. We might wrap it up this evening, as well as it might go over into another week, who knows. But we're going to try to work all of the questions that we have to work. Before I go any further, I'm going to play for you the schedule of live classes. We have 5 live PEP classes per week and 5 live CSEC math classes every week. So here's the schedule of those classes. Hello, CSEC math students. I know you are busy preparing for your math and your exams coming up. I have a very important question to ask you. And you have that. Thank you. Now, another important question. Have you ever gotten a math problem wrong simply because of making one little mistake? I'm sure you have, as thousands of other students have. Now, in this series, we're going to be looking at the common mistakes that students make with all the topics in CSEC math. We're going to look at common errors, miss everything. Make sure you watch every video in this series so that you can avoid making those mistakes. So stay tuned. Hello, scholars. Sometimes we get problems wrong in mathematics is as a result of one single error or one mistake. Well, this is absolutely true. and we're going to be looking at the common errors that students make the different topics in mathematics. If we know the error, we can certainly avoid making them. All right, so before we dive into the computation questions, let me invite some have waiting backstage. Let me invite them onto the screen. Welcome, Imani.
Good
Tell me
night,
who else is with
Miss Amari and John.
Hi, Miss. Hi, Miss.
Welcome, Amari and John. Welcome, Asar.
Hi, Miss.
All right, so I'm going to share the screen,
What are you doing?
and then we'll get going in 1 second. All right, scholars, I am back.
Okay, miss.
All right, so it's the easy weasy stuff that we did last week, right? Easy weasy stuff. And this says using a calculator or otherwise. So you can actually use your calculator for this one. So Imani, ladies first.
Okay, miss. It says using a calculator or otherwise evaluate 1.5 plus 2.85 over 4.66 minus 3.21. So, miss, the
So
first thing
you're
we're
gonna
going to
use the
do,
calculator or you're gonna do otherwise.
mm, miss,
What you going to do?
um, miss the otherwise.
All right, so let's go.
Miss, so 1.5 plus 2.85.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh, I was supposed to send you something. The what we did last night. Okay. So, 5, miss, and that would give you 4.35.
Are you using a calculator?
No, miss, I just added it in my book.
So tell me,
But
so walk me through the step then.
okay.
So
Um,
5 plus
5
8.
plus 8 will give you 13. So you put down the 3 and carry the 1.
Mm-hmm.
And
To mark our
2,
decimal point.
oh, put back your decimal point. Decimal.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 plus 2 will give you 4.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're going to do 4.66 minus
Mm-hmm.
3.21. So 4.66 minus 3.21. So 6 minus 1 is 5.
Mm-hmm.
6 minus 2 is 4. Put back your
Mm-hmm.
decimal place. And 3 minus, sorry, 4 minus 3 is 1.
All right.
So it would be 4.35 divided by 1.45. So, Miss, when we're when we're dividing by decimals, we try to make it a whole numbers by carrying the decimal place to the right to make it a whole number, and whatever we do to that number, we'll have to do it to the top as well to make the values remain the same. So
Mm-hmm.
to get 1.45 as a whole number, I'd carry it twice, two times to the right, miss. So it would be
Mm-hmm.
145, and I'll do the same for the 435, which
Mm-hmm.
yeah, which is going to be 435. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So divide the two of those by 5. Well, can I do that, miss? Just cancel it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So 5 into that.
Goes 87 times,
Mm-hmm.
and 5 into the bottom
And 5 into
goes 29 times.
mm-hmm.
What else can we divide?
So we have 87 over 29. So this ends with a 9, ends with a 7. Is there anything we can multiply a 9 by to get a number with a 7?
Um, yes, miss, 3. So
So let's check if it's 3. So 29 times 3.
yes, miss, that would
3
give
nines,
us 3 9
27.
27. Put on 2.
3, 2, 6, and 2, 8. So it's 3, right?
Miss, it's 3, miss.
All right. So it goes
So
into that.
it would give us 3.
All right. Very good.
Yes, miss.
Okay, Asar, you're up.
Find number 2. Find the exact value of 0.432 times 0.02 divided by 0.024.
Okay.
Let's do the top first.
Mm-hmm.
zero
So,
point 432
mm-hmm.
times 0.024.
Mm-mm. 02. 02.
Oh, 2 times 2 is 4.
Mm-hmm.
2 times 3 is 6. 2
Mm-hmm.
times 4 is 8. 2 times 0 is 0.
Mm-hmm.
Then you put a 0.
No, you don't have to
0.
multiply by 0. Just you don't have
Oh,
to go through that. Just count the decimal places and put in that many decimal places.
there is 4 decimal places.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, sorry, 5 decimal places.
Okay, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So what we're going to do,
Put a 0.
put a 0 to make 5 and then the decimal point there. And a 0 to the left, right? All right, so what after that?
Then divide it by 0.024.
So 0.00864 divided by,
And we can multiply the 0.00864 by 100,000.
why are we doing that?
So that we can get rid of the decimal places.
We need to get rid of the
Um,
decimal in this one. This is what we're focusing on. It can
so
always stay up
multiply
here.
them by 1,000.
Okay, we'll multiply by 1,000 to move it to the right. We'll multiply by 1,000. So we move 3 places to the right to clear the decimal place. So that becomes what?
24.
All right, and we do the same to the dividend. So
It
3
comes
places to the right would be,
8.64.
all right, 8.64. All right.
Then you can divide it now.
All right. Are you going to cancel or are you going to divide it long division?
You
Try
can
canceling. Yeah, try canceling.
2 into 24 goes 12
It's
times.
two. It's two. The try a bigger number. Look at the digits. It's
4,
screaming at me.
4 into 24 goes 6 times.
8 could go to. You see that 8? 8 can go into that. 8 can go into that. You wanna try 8?
Okay.
All right.
8
So
into
8 into
24
that.
goes 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
8 into 8 goes 1 times. And
Mm-hmm.
8 into 64 goes 8 times.
Mm-hmm. So we have 1.08 divided by 3. So go ahead.
Move 3 into 1 goes 0 times.
Mm-hmm.
Remainder 1.
All right. So the 1 would come here. And 3 into
3 into
10.
10 goes 3 times. Remainder
And the 1. Okay. All right. Okay. Very good, Asar. John, you're up.
Okay. This one. Okay. Okay, so Miss first we're going to change. Wait,
Hold on, John. That's the one. That's the one. That's the one.
okay.
All right. So what we're doing?
So Miss we're going to just put this so Miss it will be 1/3 and 1/7 minus 2/3. So we're just going to take the 3 out and put it aside to one place.
Go again.
Okay, so miss, we're going to find the LCM of 7 and 3, which is 21.
Hold on. Hold on. So I need to erase this. So we're taking away 2/3. Okay, so what you said we do now?
Okay, so miss, we're going to find the LCM of 7 and 3.
So the 7 and this 3.
Yes, miss,
So
the LCM
what about this one?
is what? Is what?
This 3.
Miss, when we put the the 21, miss, we're going to put the 3 at the side. At the side. The side, miss.
All right, so you're saying the LCM of 7 and 3 is 21. Okay.
Yeah, miss. So we're going to do 7 into 21, miss, which is 3 times,
Mm-hmm.
and 3 into 21, which is 7 times.
Mm-hmm. So
Okay,
what do I do with those numbers?
miss, will multiply them by the
Yeah,
numeric.
so you need so this is a 1 times 3
Yes, miss.
and
And
then 2 times 7, right?
yes,
All right. So the 1 times 3 give,
miss, 1 times the 3 gives 3.
and the 2 times 7.
Miss, 14.
All right. Where do I go from here?
Miss, miss will take two, miss will take all the 3s from the, wait, miss, okay, miss. So if you take 1 3 from the 3, miss, and then you add 3, miss, that would give you 12. Oh wait, sorry, miss. That would give you 6. And if you take 1 more
No,
3,
John. No, John. When we take 1 3 from the 3, we don't carry it as 1. We carry it
oh,
as 21.
oh yeah, oh,
21 over 21, which is 1 whole. So we carry it as 21 and add it to the 3.
3 plus 24.
So that gives 24 minus 14.
Miss, that's 10.
All right. That's my answer.
No, miss, no.
Speak up, John.
That, no, miss, it made 2 and 10 over 21.
Hold on. Okay, so 10 over 21, then I put the 2 with it. So final answer. Is it the final answer?
No, miss, it's not
No.
through the bucket
We
part.
have something else to do. All right.
So
So we need
divide.
now to divide this by this, right?
Yes, miss, so
All
change
right.
both the mixed fractions
Let
into
me
a
write them first.
2
2 and 10 over 21
and 2 and 6 of 7.
divided by the 2 and 6 over 7. All right, what do I do now?
Means you change both of them into improper fractions. So 2 times
All right.
21 is 42. 2 times 21 which is
So,
42.
okay, so 21 times 2 is 42.
Yes, miss, plus 10, that's 52.
Okay, so that's 52. That's it?
No, miss will be 52 over 21.
52 over 21.
Yes, miss. And then we're going to change the multiplication into the division into a
Change the
multiplication.
division to multiplication. Mhm. Remember you telling me what to do, now, John, so just tell me what to do.
Okay, miss, and then we'll do 2 and 6 over 7 into an improper fraction, miss. And that is
Okay,
2 times 7, which is 14, plus 6, which is 20.
all right.
Miss, it's 20 over 7. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, Miss, is 7 over 20. Miss. Because we
Why
invert.
7 over 20? All right, so
Miss,
we invert. After we change it to an improper fraction, we invert. 7 over 20. All right, what next?
Miss would cancel the 7 over 21. Miss, 7 into 21 goes 3 times, and 7 into 12, 1.
All right.
And Miss, it would be 52 times 1.
Can't
Which
we
is,
cancel anything else?
oh, yes, Miss, the 52 and the 20. Miss. So
Mm-hmm.
52 in. Miss, we can cancel the 52 by 4 and 20 by 4. Miss.
All
20
right.
in.
So 4 into
5.
20.
Yes, Miss. 4 into 20 goes
Right.
5.
And 4 into 52.
Miss, 4 into 52 goes. But, sorry, Miss. Miss, that goes 13 times.
All right.
Miss, it would be 13 times 1, which is 13. And 3 times 5, which is 15. So it's 13 over 15.
Okay. Thank you. Amari, you're up.
Okay, Miss. Okay, Miss.
Give me a second, please.
No.
Okay, what's happening?
Oh, Miss, are you going to try to ask the question?
So tell me what to write.
Oh, 1 and 2 over 3
That's already did.
plus 2 and 1 over 8.
Are you sure that's what we're supposed to do?
Wait, Miss,
We have a division here. We're to work division before we add, right? We
yes,
multiply and divide before we add and subtract. So even though the addition is given first, we have to work the division first. So what should I write then up here?
yes. Miss, so you're going to say 1 over 8.
We're working the division. 2 and 1 over
Yes,
8.
2 and 1 over 8 divided by 3 over 4, Miss.
All right.
Miss 4 can, Miss,
We're
oh,
going to change it to an
Miss, you're going
improper
to change
fraction.
it to an improper fraction.
Speak up, please.
Miss, you're going to change it into an improper fraction.
Remember, there are persons all over the universe listening to you. Some of them are light years away. You have to speak up.
Miss, you're going to change it into an improper fraction.
Okay? So what do I do?
Change the division to multiplication. Miss, you change the
No, deal
division.
with this first. What do we do for this? How do we change this to an improper fraction?
Miss, you're going to set 2 times 8, Miss. Plus the 1, Miss.
What is
So
2 times 8?
where?
Miss, 2 times 8 is 16, Miss. Plus 1 is 17, Miss.
All right, so I'll have 17.
Yes, you would
That's it?
17 over 8, Miss. 17 over 8, Miss.
Okay. Amari, you're telling me what to do. Don't stall. Go straight ahead and tell me what to do.
Miss, you put the multiplication sign.
So I'm changing the division sign to
You're going to
multiplication.
write the multiplication, miss. And then you're going to write 3 over 4, miss. Wait, no, miss,
Are
you're
you
not going to
sure
write
I'm
that.
to write 3 over 4?
No, miss, you're not supposed to write that. Miss, you're going to
So why
flip
you
the
tell me to
fraction.
write it if I'm not supposed to write it? What should I put?
Miss, flip the fraction.
You are to invert it or
Yes, yes.
reciprocate it. So what should I write then?
Miss, 4 over 3, miss.
Okay.
Miss 4 can cancel. Miss 8 can come to 4. 4
4
can
into
cancel 8.
4, 1. 4
Miss
into
4 into
8.
4 goes 1 time, miss. 4 into 8 goes 2 times, miss.
Okay.
And that's it, miss. That's it. So, miss 17.
That's
Now you're going to set to 1, miss. That's 17 over 2 times 3, miss. That's 6.
mm-hmm.
And then
You can convert. Well, you
wait,
can do it two ways. You can convert it back now, or you can just add it to regular sugar. Like that. Add it back. You don't have the one over and 2/3 to add
yeah.
back.
No. So, miss, now you're going to add the 1 and 2 over 3, miss.
Am I leaving it like this?
You want to leave it like that?
No, miss.
So change it to a mixed number if you want, or if you can leave it like this if you want and add it. So if you prefer, change it to a mixed number.
Miss, change it to a mixed number.
So 6 into 17 goes
Miss 6 into 17 goes 2 times, miss.
Remainder.
2
Miss
times.
is 5.
Remainder what?
5,
5.
miss.
All right, so now we're going to work the addition part, right? So the 2156 is the answer for this part.
Yes.
So now we're going to add that to this. Even though they gave us the addition first, we knew that we were supposed to work the division first.
Yes, miss.
So it's 1 and 2/3.
Plus
All right.
2 and 5 and 5 minutes.
So what do I do now?
So miss, what you would do, miss, 6 into 3 goes 2 times
Deal with
6.
the whole
Wait,
numbers first,
sorry,
Amari.
sorry, miss. Oh,
Deal with the
oh,
whole numbers.
1 plus 2 is 3, miss.
All right.
So miss, you're going to, yeah. And then you write a line.
So the LCM of
And
3 and 6.
miss, LCM of 3 and 6, miss, that's 18. 18.
No, it's not.
12, miss, 12, miss.
No, it's not.
Miss, it's 12.
No, it's not. The smallest number that 3 and 6 can go into.
Um,
The smallest number that 3 and 6 can go into.
miss, it's 6. Miss,
6. Okay. All right. So take it from there.
so miss 6, 3 into 6
Mm-hmm.
goes 2 times, miss.
Mm-hmm.
And 6 into itself goes 1 time, miss. So miss, you'd say 2
Okay.
times 1 is 2,
2
plus
times 2.
2
2
times
times
2,
2.
2 times 2 is 4, miss. And then
Mm-hmm.
you said 5 times 1 is 5, miss.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 plus 5, miss, that's 9.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Are we gonna leave it like that?
No, miss, it can be reduced. So you're going to miss
It's
3
an
over.
improper fraction now, so we need to change it to a mixed number.
Yes, miss.
So how do we change it to a mixed number?
Miss 6 into 9 goes 1 time, miss.
Mm-hmm.
Remainder 3 goes over 6, miss.
Mm-hmm.
And miss 3 over 6 can be reduced.
All right, so 3 into 3.
Miss 3 into 3 goes 1 time, miss.
All
And
right, so what's the final answer now? This gives 1.5.
miss, that's it. One
But
and a
what
half.
about the 3?
Miss that.
Oh,
Miss.
you have to add that back
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
to the whole.
So
The
miss,
one
that's 4 and 1 over 2, miss.
Right, so we have to add the 3 to the 1. So that's 4.5. Okay, Asar, you're up.
Okay, we do the top one first.
Mm-hmm.
So the lowest common multiple of 4 and 3 is 12.
Deal with the whole numbers first.
The whole number is 3 minus 2 is 1. So the lowest common multiple of 4 and 3 is 12.
Mm-hmm.
4 into 12 goes 4 into 12 goes 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
And 3 into
So we
12 goes
multiply this
4
by the
times.
3, right?
Yes, miss.
And 3 into 12.
4.
Okay.
Then after we times 1 by 3 and put it at the line. So,
Mm-hmm.
and 1 times 4 minus 1 times
Mm-hmm.
4.
Okay.
Then, since we can't have a negative number at the top, we have to subtract from that 1. So
Mm-hmm.
now it's just 0. And then add 12 to the 3
Why are we adding 12 and not 1?
because 12 is the lowest common multiple of the 3 and the 4.
All right, so we're expressing that one whole as 12 over 12. Okay, so whatever the denominator is, when we take 1, we carry it as that over itself. That is the one whole. All right, so what do I do from here?
Now it's 15 minus 4 over 11, over 12, which is 11 over 12.
All right. Is that my final answer?
Unless you want to change it to a decimal or improper fraction. So that's the answer for the top one.
Okay.
So we put 11 over 12
Mm-hmm.
and then put a division sign
Mm-hmm.
and put 1 and 5 over 6, the bottom fraction.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So then we put 11 over 12, we put it back,
Mm-hmm.
and the division sign again.
Ready to change it?
No,
Okay.
and then change the 1 and 5 over 6 to a improper fraction.
Okay.
So 6 times 1 is 6, plus 5 is 11.
Mm-hmm.
So 11 over 6.
Mm-hmm.
And then we write it back again as 11 over 12 multiplied by 6 over 11.
So we change the division to multiplication and invert the second fraction. All right.
Now we can cancel the 11s by themselves
Mm-hmm.
and the 6 and the 12. 6 goes into
Okay.
itself 1 and 12 2. And we're left with 1 over 2.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yes, miss.
Um, who went before Asar?
Me, miss.
All right. So it's John's turn.
Wait, no, Amari went before Asar, but it was supposed to be my turn, but he
All right.
already
So
went.
you're gonna go now, Imani, because I skipped you.
Okay. Okay, miss. So first we're going to do 3 and 1 over 2 plus 1 and 5 over 6.
All right. So
So
let me write it back. So 3.5
plus
plus
1 and
1
5.
and 5/6.
Yes, miss. So the first thing we're going to do is, well, add the whole numbers. So 3 plus 1 gives us 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to add the common fractions. So 1 over 2 plus 5 over 6. And the lowest common multiple for 2 and 6 is 6. So
Mm-hmm.
um, 2 into 6 goes 3 times. And 3 times 1 is 3. And 6 into 6 goes 1 time. And 1 times 5 is 5. So 3 plus 5 is 8 over 6.
Mm-hmm.
And 8 over 6 would give us 1 and 2 over 6, which the 2 over 6 can cancel to 1 over 3. So
Mm-hmm.
we're going to add back the 4 to the whole one. So it's going to be 5 and 1 over 3. And then we're going to divide that by 1 and 3 over 5. When we're dividing fractions, we change them. We'll change the
So
first
it's
fraction
5 and 1/3 divided
divided
by
1 and 3
1.
over.
You know, okay. They have the same digits switched round. All right. So what do we have here now?
So we're going to change 5 and 1 over 3 to an improper fraction. So 5, 3 is 15, plus 1 is 16 over 3. And we're going to change the division sign to multiplication.
Mm-hmm.
And 1 and 3 over 5. So 5 times 3, sorry, 5 times 1 is 5, plus 3 is 8. And so it would be 8 over 5, but we're going to reciprocate that fraction, so it's going to be 5 over 8.
Mm-hmm.
So we can cancel the 8 and the 16. So 8 into 8 goes 1 time, and 8 into 16 goes 2 times.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 times 5 is 10 over 3. So we're going to change that into a mixed number, which is 3 and 1 over 3.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. John,
Okay, miss, I'm ready.
you're ready. Okay.
Oh,
Go.
I didn't. I don't. 2 and
Go,
1 over
John. I
5.
thought you said you were ready.
Yes, miss, I'm ready. Miss,
So
I just
go.
So
said
go. You must say go a long time.
2 and 1 over 5 minus 1 and 2 over 3. So it's 2 minus 1, which is 1.
Okay.
So miss, we're going to find the, and after that, miss, we're going to find the lowest common multiple of 5 and 3, which is 15.
Mm-hmm.
And 5 into 15 goes 3 times, miss, so the 1 times 3, which is 3.
Mm-hmm.
And the, and miss, 3 into 15 goes 5 times, miss. So the 5 times 2 times 5, miss, which is 10.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to take 1 from the whole number, miss, and bring that over as 15. So it'd be 15 plus 2, which is 18, minus 20 is minus 10.
So 18 minus 10.
8. 8. So 8 over 15. And we're going to divide the 8 over 15 by the 4 over 7.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, miss. So much we're going to write it back over, miss. 8 over 15 times 7 over 4. We're going to
Mm-hmm.
put that back. Because miss, nothing can't be reduced. Oh wait, yes, miss. The 8 and the 4 can be reduced.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 into 12 goes 1 time, and 4 into 8 goes 2 times.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, miss. Let me see. The 2 times 7, which is 14, and miss 15 times 1 is 15. So miss the answer is 14 over 15.
Okay.
Miss, that's it.
Thank you. Amari.
Um, okay, miss. So miss, we're going to start by adding by the numerator, miss. We're going to do the numerator first, miss. Miss, we're going to start by adding the whole numbers, miss.
All right.
So miss, 3 plus 2, miss, that is 5, miss. And miss, the LCM of 3 and 5 is, miss, that 15, miss. Miss, 15 into 3 into 15 goes 5 times, miss. That's 1 times 5, and that's 5, plus 5 into 15, miss, that goes 3 times. So 3 times 5, which is 15, miss.
3 times 3.
3 times 3, sorry, miss, which is 9. And miss, 5 plus 9, miss, that's 14 over 15, miss. And
Is
then
that
miss,
it?
no, miss,
What's the
miss,
next thing we do?
Oh, you need to put back the whole number with the
yes, oh yeah. Miss, you need to put back the whole number, miss.
so it would be 5 and explain. You need
5,
to
miss,
explain.
5 and miss, you put 5 and 14 over 5, miss. 15, miss.
All right. What next?
Next, miss, is the 2 and 1 over 5, miss. You're going to divide it, miss.
Divide what?
Miss, divide 5 and 14 over 15, and 2 and 1 over 5, miss. So miss, the first thing you would say, miss, you'd say 5 times 15, which is about 75, miss.
About? Not about. It is
Miss that,
75.
miss, yes, miss.
Okay.
And 75 plus, miss, 75 plus 14, miss, that is 89, miss.
Mm-hmm.
And then miss, you'd flip the division
So
sign.
I just have 89 here.
No, miss. Miss, you would have 89 over 15, Miss.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Miss. And then you would change the division sign to a multiplication sign, Miss.
Mm-hmm.
And then, Miss, you would change, Miss, you would say 5 over 1. 2 and 5 over 1, Miss.
Change it to an improper fraction, Amani.
Miss, it would be 5 over 1, Miss.
No,
Wait.
you're changing it to an improper fraction, a whole number, a mixed number to an
So
improper
5
fraction.
times 2 give what?
Miss 5 times 2 is 10, Miss. Plus 1, Miss,
Plus
that's
1,
that's 11, Miss. So you would put
11
11
over 5.
5. Yes, Miss.
Should I put 11 over 5?
Wait.
You have to invert it, so it's
Yes,
5
Miss.
over 11.
So yes,
Yeah,
Miss.
you need to invert
5
it.
over, yes, Miss.
You need to
5.
invert it. So what should I put then?
Miss, then you would put 5 over 11.
All right.
Miss, so 5, Miss 5 can cancel 15, Miss.
So 5
So
into
Miss,
5.
5 into 5 goes 1 time, and 5 into 15 goes 3 times, Miss.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Miss, give me a second, please. Miss, 11 can't cancel. 11 can't cancel 89, Miss.
Okay. So
So
now you're
Miss,
going multiply.
now you're going multiply. Yeah. 89 times 1, Miss, that's 89.
Mm-hmm.
And now 3 times 11, which is 33, Miss. So 89 over 33, Miss. Then, Miss, you would say, Miss, you'd have to multiply it, Miss. Wait,
Multiply what?
Miss the,
So we're finding how many times 33 can go into 89.
yes, Miss. So
It's not
33
too
went
far from it.
to 1.
So let's try multiplying it by 2. Let's try 2, and if it's not 2, we try 3, right?
Yes, Miss.
So 2 3 is 6.
Yes,
2
Miss.
3 is 6.
And
And if it was a 3, 9 3 3 is 9. So it passed the 3. It passed the
yes,
99.
yes,
So it
Miss.
has to
So
be 2 times,
2.
right?
Yes, Miss.
And the
Remain.
remainder now, we take the 66 from 89 to get the remainder.
Yes, Miss.
So
66.
89 minus 66.
Miss, that is 23, Miss.
So it's 23 over 33.
Yes, Miss. Wait. Yes, Miss.
Okay, thank you, Amari.
You're welcome, Miss.
All right, Imani, your turn.
Yes, Miss. So for 1 over 5 minus 1 and 1 over 9 times 3. Miss, so the first thing we're going to do is the bracket, which is 1 and 1 over 9 times 3.
All right, so the
So,
bracket tells us that we're to work that first, right?
yes, Miss.
Okay, so 1 and 1 over 9 times 3.
Yes, Miss. So we're going to change 1 and 1 over 9 to an improper fraction just to make it easier. So,
Which is
9 times 1 is 9 plus 1 is 10 over 9
mm-hmm,
times 3 over 1. We're going to put 3 over 1 because it's a whole number.
mm-hmm,
So we can reduce 3 and 9. So 3 into itself goes 1 time and 3 into 9 goes 3 times. So
mm-hmm.
that would give you 10 over 3, which would leave 3 and 1 over 3.
Okay.
So now we're going to subtract 3 and 1 over 3 from 4 and 1 over 5.
So we go back here now. So this is the result of this. So now we're going to take it from the 4 and 1/5.
Yes, so 4 and 1/5 minus 3 and 1/3. So subtracting the wholes, we're going to get 1. And then we're going to subtract the common
So
fraction.
4 minus 3 is 1.
Yes, ma'am. So 1 over 5 minus 1 over 3. So the lowest common multiple of 3 and 5 is 15. So 5 into 15 goes 3 times, and 3 times 1 is 3. And, and 3 into 15 goes 5 times, so 5 times 1 is 5. And since we can't subtract 5 from 3, we're going to take a whole. We're going to take a whole from the one that we have. So since it's a whole, we're carrying it as 15, and we're going to add it to the 3. So it would give us 18 minus 5, and 18 minus 5 is 13 over 15.
And we had no whole number left.
No, miss. So our
All
final
right, so
answer
that's
is
it.
15 over 5.
All right, so Asar, you're up.
Which B?
Hmm?
Evaluate without a calculator. 10.02 times 0.14 divided by 0.7 times 50.1.
All right, so it says without a calculator. So you're working these. Mhm.
4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 4 is 4.
4 times 1.
4 times 1 is 4.
Mm-hmm.
1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 0 is 0. 1 times 0 is 0. And 1 times 1 is 1. Then 8. 0, 8 plus 0 is 8. 0 plus 2 is 2. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 4 is 4. And 1 plus nothing is 1. And then there's 4 decimal place things, so it
So
would be
1,
right there
2, 3,
behind the 1.
4. Okay.
And then do the bottom part. So 0.7
So let me put the
would
one
be
with the most digits at the top.
50.1 times 0.7.
Mm-hmm.
7 times 1 is 7.
Mm-hmm.
7 times 0 is 0. 7 times 5 is 35.
Mm-hmm.
And then you multiply it by 100. Divide it by 100.
Hold
So
on,
you,
2 decimal places, right? Mm-hmm.
yeah.
All right.
And then you divide the 1.4028 by 35.07.
All right. So 1.4028 divided by 35.07.
and then we divide both of them by 10.
By
So
10?
yes, miss, to get them to
Why
be
10?
so
It's
we
two
can get
decimal
the
places.
no divide. So move to the left.
To the left?
So,
Why are we doing that?
so we can get the 35.07 to be a whole number.
No, so we
So
need
we
to move
can,
two places to the right.
but can't we move one place to the left so we can get 3.5 and 14,028?
But don't you want to clear the decimal point?
No,
Don't you
we
want to
could
move the
clear
decimal
it.
point? Huh?
Yeah, okay.
So we move two
So,
places to the right or
mm-hmm.
multiply by 100. So that's 3507. All right, and the top one would be what?
140.28.
140.28. Okay.
3,507 goes into 140 zero times
All right.
and put back 140.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
1,402 3,507 goes into 1,402 zero times.
Mm-hmm.
So we put it back.
Mm-hmm.
3,507 goes into 14,028 times 11 times.
11 times.
Yes, miss. Or
And it ends with a 2.
14.
11 times 7 wouldn't end with a 2.
Can it go into it though?
But what I would do here, though, look at this. I'm looking at these digits, and I'm seeing where they're all divisible by 7. You see that? 7 can go into 14, it can go into 28, it can go into 35, it can go into 7. So let's try reducing it by 7. So 7 into that would be what? 5,
501.
501. And 7 into that would be 2, 0.
20.04.
Okay. All right. Now, if you think of 500, just looking at the numbers. This is 2001, ignoring the decimal point for a while. 2004, 501. We know that there are 4 500s in 2000 and 4 ones in 4. See? So it can go,
501.
you see that? So
Yes,
we
miss.
can divide it by 501,
Goes
the way
4
you were doing it
times.
a while ago. So we'd have a 0 and then 0 and then 4. You see that? 501 into 20, 0, into 200, 0, into 2004, it goes 4 times. So that's 0.04 or 400th or 1 over 25. Now this one, they wanted to evaluate using a calculator. So just find the square root of Use your calculator to find the square root of 0.749 using a calculator. What you get for that square root?
0.87.
Flat?
No, miss. 0.8654478,609.
All right, so okay, so around it, you can round it. All right. So, John,
Okay, miss. Without using a calculator. Okay, got it. Okay, then. 0.2f times bracket 4 minus 2.95. Miss, we're going to write the brackets, miss.
okay, so work in the brackets.
Yes, miss. So miss it be 4.00 minus 2.95.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, miss. So miss would have to go to the miss would have to borrow one from the fourth.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, miss. And after miss would bring that over. Oh wait, miss would be three. Bring that over. Then miss would take one from that. Miss would bring that over. So miss 10 from 5 is 5 miss. And 9 from 9 is 0 miss. Point 1. This becomes 3 minus 2 gives you 1.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm looking at these. I'm looking at these numbers here, and I'm realizing. Do you look at them? Which number can go into all of these digits?
Miss 7.
7, right? So I'm
Yes.
thinking we can cancel these, So look, so we have 0.28, and we're gonna have times 1.05, which we just worked. And we have 0.7, and we have 0.14. Let's move them all to decimal places to clear the decimal, right?
Okay, miss.
So we would have 28,
Times
and we would
105.
have 10.5, and we would have 70
Yes, miss.
and 14, right?
Yes, miss.
All right, cancel then.
What, miss? You moved the
Cancel.
1.0 two places, right, miss? So miss, I'm
Yeah.
supposed to get 105.
Oh, sorry. So they should be, yeah, that should be gone. Okay, so cancel now.
Yes. Okay, miss. So miss 14 and 28 can go together, miss. So 14 into 12 goes one time, and 14 into 28 goes two times.
Okay.
Yes. Miss, that's it. Miss, that's all that can. Oh wait, no. Sorry, miss. Miss, 105 and 70 can be cancelled by 5.
So 14 into itself once and into 28 twice.
Yes, miss.
And then what?
Miss, miss the 105 and 70 can be cancelled by 5. Miss, so
All right, so
7,
5 into that,
yes, miss, 5 into 70 goes 15. Miss. Oh, yes, I miss 14.
14. And 5 into this goes,
Miss, 5 into 105 goes 21.
all right, so it can cancel again.
Yes, miss.
We're using 7.
Yes, miss. So miss 14 into 7. Oh, wait, 7 into 14 goes 2 times, miss, and 7 into 21 goes 3 times. Okay,
And the
miss.
2 cancel 2.
Yes, miss. So that's this it. Miss, so just third. Okay. Okay, miss. So it's 1 times 3, which is 3, and 1 times 1, which is 1. So it was 3.
All right. Okay, so Amari,
Okay, miss. Find the exact value of 2.55
2.55.
2.55, sorry, miss. 2.55 times 6.3 minus 7.5 over 1.25. Miss, um,
So we're gonna work this part first.
yes, miss, the 2.55, miss.
Okay.
Okay, miss, so, miss, 5 times nothing is, miss, 5 times 0 is
3.
3
3 times 5.
times, miss, 3 times 5, miss, that's 15.
Mm-hmm.
And miss, 3 times 5 plus 1, miss, that's 16, miss.
Mm-hmm.
Miss, next it would be 6, miss,
3 twos.
3 twos, miss, that's 6, plus 1, miss, that is, miss, 6 plus 1, that's 7, miss.
Okay. All right. So we hold our place and multiply now by the 6.
Yes, miss. So,
So 6 times 5.
miss, 6 times 5, miss, that's 30, miss.
Mm-hmm.
And now you would,
6 times this 5 is 30 again.
yes,
Plus
miss,
3.
plus, miss, 30 plus 3, miss, that's 33, miss.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
What next?
miss, next you would say 6 times 2, miss.
Mm-hmm.
And miss, 6 times 2 is 12, miss.
Plus
Plus,
3.
yes, miss. Six, miss, sorry, miss. 12 plus 3, miss, that is 5. 15, miss.
Okay, add them up for me.
Okay, miss. Miss, that is 16,065.
Tell me step by step what to add. So 5 plus 0.
5 plus 0 is 5, miss. And then 6 plus 0 is 6, miss. 7 plus 3, miss. That, miss, 7 plus 3, that's 10, miss. And miss, 5 plus 0 is 5, miss.
5 plus
Wait, sorry,
1.
miss, sorry. 5 plus 1 is 6, miss. And then
Mm-hmm.
you would put back the 1, miss.
Mm-hmm.
So, miss, that's 16,065, miss.
But we need to put in these decimal places.
Oh.
So we had
So,
1, 2, 3 decimal places. So that will be 1, 2, 3 decimal places. So that's the answer for this part.
yes, miss.
So now we need to work this part. So 7.5 divided by,
Divided by 1.25. 25, miss.
so we're dividing by a decimal, we need to clear the decimal point. So we move 2 places to the right. And we need the same thing here. So 2 places to the right would make it 750. So 750 divided by 125. Can you use 5 and cancel them? We could use 25. Can you divide by 25? You're versed on that, or you want to just try the 5 and then take it from there?
Miss, I want to just try. Wait, Miss, what? Miss, can you please repeat the first
Can
option?
you divide by 25? You know how to divide by 25? There are four
Uh,
25s in 100.
Miss, I'll go with the second choice.
With the 25 or the 5?
Wait, Miss, I'm not understanding.
All right, divide them by 5.
So
5 into 12.
5 into 12, Miss. Miss, that goes 2 times, Miss. Remainder is 2, Miss.
And 5 into 25.
Miss, 5 into 25, Miss. That goes 5 times, Miss.
Okay, so 5 into 7.
Miss, 5 into 7 goes 1 time, Miss. Remainder 2.
And 5 into 25.
5 into 25 goes 5 times, Miss.
And 5 into 0.
5 into 0 goes 0 times, Miss.
All right, so we have 150 over 25. We can
Yes,
still cancel it down. So 5 into 25.
5 into 25, Miss. That goes 5 times, Miss.
And 5 into 15.
5 into 15 goes 3 times, Miss.
And 5 into 0.
5 into 0. 5 into 0 goes 0 times, Miss.
So we have 30 over 5,
30,
which is
yes,
what?
Miss. 30 over 5, Miss. That is um Miss 7.
5 into 30.
Sorry, Miss. 5, 6, Miss.
All right, so they ask us to take this answer from this answer. So we're to take 6 from 16.065. So the 16.065. We're going to take 6 from it. Where do I line up the 6?
Miss,
Under which digit? Where do I line up this 6 to take from it?
Miss, you would line it up at
Under which digit?
Miss. Miss the 5.
Under the 5 here. What place value is this 5 in? What's the place value of the 5?
Miss, thousands, Miss.
Is this thousands? Is this 6,000?
No, Miss.
This is 6 ones.
Yeah.
So where's the ones? Which digit is in the
What
ones
can
place
you
there?
repeat, Miss?
This is in the ones place, this 6.
Yes, miss.
Here's the decimal point. So this is the ones place, tens place, tenth, hundredth, thousandth. So the 6 ones need to be lined up here.
Yes, miss.
And we can put a point if we want, just to hold the place. So what do I do now?
So miss now miss 5 minus nothing, miss that's 5. 6 minus nothing, miss that's 6. 0 minus nothing minus nothing, miss that's nothing. Point. 6 minus 6, miss that's 0. And then you would put the 1, the remaining 1, miss.
All right. All right. So each person is going to go one more time, and then we wrap it up for tonight. Okay.
Okay, miss.
All right. So each person has one more. So back to you, Imani.
Okay, miss. So we're going to do, without using a calculator, calculate the exact value of 26.32 plus 38.8. Okay, miss. So
26.
26.32
And we're
plus
adding
38.8. So 2
38.8.
plus 0 is 2. 8 plus 3 is 11. Put down the 1, carry the 1. 8, 8 plus 7 is 15. Put down the 5, carry the 1. And 3 plus 3 is 6. So that's 65.12 divided by. So now we're going to do the 13.16 minus 11.56. So, miss, we're going to subtract the 6 from the 6, which gives us 0. Take 1, take 1 from the 3, which will give us 2, and carry over 1. So 5 from 11 is 6. Put back our decimal point. 2, 1 minus 2 is, sorry, 2 minus 1 is 1, and 1 minus 1. So now we're going to divide 65.12 by 1.60. So we're going to change 1.60 to a whole number by carrying over the decimal 2 times to the right. And if we do that to the 1.6, we have to also do that to the
It's
65.12.
1.6 here.
Oh, okay, sorry. So we're just going to carry it over 1 time, which gives
All
us
right.
60. And we're going to do the same thing to the 65.12. So it's going to be 651.2. So um, let's
So we're gonna
find,
divide it.
yes, let's find divide it. So
So 651.
so,
So 16 into 65.
16 into 65 goes 4 times. Remember 1.
16
And
into 11.
once you can't see, you have to put the 2 on it.
And 16 into 112. This
Um,
ends with a 2. What
so
could you multiply a 6 by to end with a 2?
Miss 2 also
2 or
7.
7. And we
Miss
know
7.
it's not 2.
It's
We know
not
it's
2.
not 2. All right, so let's try 7. 16 times 7. So 7 6 is 42. 7 and 4, 11, right?
Yes,
And we have 1 1 2. So that's 7 times.
yes,
So
miss. So
final answer
40.7.
40.7. All right. Thank you, Imani.
Yes, miss.
Asar, you're up.
Calculate the exact value of 0.03 times 1.3.
So
Zero
zero
point
point
zero three times
times
1.3. 3 times 3 is 9.
mhm,
3 times 0 is 0.
mhm,
3 times 0 is 0.
mhm,
Then the next line. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 0 is 0. 1 times 0 is 0. And there's 3 decimal places. 3 numbers.
mhm. So one, two, three decimal places.
So we divide it by 1000.
So that's one, two, three places back. So here.
Yes,
All right.
miss.
So that's the answer for I. And then I, what they want you to do for I.
They want you to expand the bracket.
All right. So it's 3 minus 1.47. What do I do here?
You add the 2 zeros.
Decimal
To
point and two zeros. All right. Go ahead.
You can't subtract 0 from 7, so
7
you
from
take 1
0.
from the 3.
You can't take 7 from 0. All right. So now we need to also take 1 from the 10. All right. So what do we have now?
3,
So 10 minus 7. Walk me through it. Don't just tell me the answer. What am I doing to get the 3?
9 minus 4 is 5.
Mm-hmm.
Decimal point. 2 minus 1 is 1.
All right. What do I do now?
Times it by 6.
All right. Because they
Because
said we have to work
it's
this out first and then multiply the answer by 6. So it's 1.53 times 6. All right. So walk me through this now.
6 times 3 is 18.
Mm-hmm.
6 times 5 is 30, plus 1 is 31.
Mm-hmm.
1. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 3 is 9.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's 2, there's 2 places behind the decimal point.
So
So
two decimal places. So that's 1, 2. All right. Thank you, Asa. John,
Okay, wait. Miss, could I use a calculator for this?
um, okay.
Okay, okay, so it says calculate one, oh wait, bracket 1.69 times 10 to the fourth power, close bracket, a half.
Okay.
Miss to the power, right? Miss to the power of a half, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Miss, it would be 130, miss. Miss, because the 1.69 times the four to the fourth power, miss. Miss, that is 16,900.
2,900.
No, miss, 16,900.
But you said 1.69 to the what power?
No, no, miss, 1.69 times 10 to the fourth power.
Oh,
Yes, miss, like 16,000.
all right.
16,900, miss. And then miss 16,900 times, oh, miss to the half power. And miss, uh, yes. Yes, miss, and that gives 130.
All right. So let's work it. So you say get at 130
Yes, miss.
using the calculator, right?
Yes, miss.
All right. So let's work it without the calculator.
Okay.
So when we're raising something to, well, when we're raising a power to a power, you multiply the powers. So the 2 would cancel the 4. So this is 10 squared. We could also look at it as a number to the power of a half is this, you really want to find the square root of that number, right? So we could use that property for the 1.69 since it's not given a power. For the 10 to the fourth power, we can use power raised to a power.
Yes, miss.
But it's really the same thing. You're finding the square root of that, which is 10 squared, right?
Oh, yes, miss.
So the square root of 1.69, we know that 169 is 13 times 13. So 1.69 would be 1.3
1.3.
times 1.3, right? So that's 1.3. And 10 to the fourth, the square root of that is 10 squared, which is 100.
Yes, miss.
All right, so that's how we would get 130 without the calculator.
Okay.
All right, so for I,
Yes, miss. Find the
what
square
you
root.
get?
Ah, okay, miss. Where 100. Okay, miss on the calculator, miss it says 0.015.
0.015.
Yes, miss.
0.15. All right, so the square root of 0.9, 0.09. So this is what the calculator gave, which is what? Square root of 0.9 would be 0.09 is 0.3.
Oh, miss.
Square root of 400 would be 20.
20. Yeah, wait, miss, I'm going to stick.
Huh?
Yes, yes, miss, it's 20.
Okay. So that's 3 over 200,
Over to, oh,
right?
yes, miss.
Which is the same as this, because this is 15,000,
Okay,
which is 3 over 200, same way, right?
yes, miss.
So the square root of this is this, square root of is 20, which is equal to that.
Okay,
Okay, so Amari, you're getting the last question.
okay, miss. Evaluate. Express your answer in standard form. Okay, so this is A first. Okay, miss.
You can use your calculator, Amari.
Oh, okay, miss. So, miss, 1.9 times 10, miss, to the third power, miss. And miss, that is, miss, 1,900, miss.
For the whole operation, you get 1,900.
No, miss. Miss just for the 1.9 times 10 to the third power, miss.
Oh, okay.
And then
Miss. Oh, Miss, can you help me with this question, please?
Let John show you how to plug it in using the brackets.
Oh, that's it. Miss, so you're supposed to open the bracket 1.9 times 10 to the third power, and then Miss over 0.7, close the
I
bracket.
close the bracket,
Yes, Miss, to the second
raise to the
power.
second power.
Yes, Miss. And
All
Miss,
right.
the answer I got was 736,7346.939, Miss.
All right. Okay, so let me write that. So that's 7, 3,
6,
6, 7
3,
point
wait, no, Miss. Miss,
7
Miss, there wasn't any point yet, Miss. Miss, it was
was there.
736,346.
Oh, okay. All right,
346.
so 736,
Yes, Miss.
7346.
No, Miss. 736,346.
Are you sure?
Yes, Miss.
736,346.
7367346. Miss, sorry, Miss.
Right, I know that a 7 must be there. All right, so 736,
Seven.
7346, right?
Yes, Miss. Correct.
46.939.
Point 939.
Okay. All right, so that's with the calculator, plugging it in, right?
Yes, Miss.
So without the calculator, so you're raising everything here to the second power. You're squaring each term in there. So the 1.9 times 1.9,
Miss, I'm going to square everything, Miss.
yeah.
Okay, Miss.
So 1.9, you can work this first, move it 3 decimal places, and then square it. Or you can say 1.9 squared is 3.61.
Miss
And
1.9.
10 to the third power to the second power is 10 to the sixth power. And 0 squared is 0.49. All right, so then you can move 6 places. Ultimately, you're going to need a calculator because you can move 6 places, so that would be 3, 6, 1, and then 4 zeros. And then you would have 0.49. To get this to be 49, you would have to add 2 more zeros up here because you're moving this down here. So you'd end up with a big number here. 1, 2, 3, 4, plus more. So you could work long division and divide it. Long division divided by 49, and you would get back this same number here. So they
Yes,
want you to press
Miss,
as
I just typed.
standard.
I just typed the same thing in the
Yeah,
calculator.
you get the same.
Yes, miss.
You get back the same number.
Yeah.
In standard form. So that means you want one digit alone. So to be 7 to the left, 0.36736 times 10. So how many places would we have to move back to the right to get it back here? From where it is now.
Miss, can
So
you
we'd
please
have to
repeat?
move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 10 to the 6th power.
Okay, miss.
That's what them talk about when they say express it in standard form. And as a matter of fact, when we do in the formula class, is it the form? No, not the formula class. Topic by topic class for next Wednesday. We're going to do. We're going to be doing either standard form or significant figures, right? That's what we're going to be doing in the topic by topic.
Miss, go
So
colors.
to write the number in standard form, you need only one digit to the left, and then you have to multiply that by 10 to how many places you'd have the power, how many places you'd have to move. Someone in the chat is asking, when will I do critical thinking? We did critical thinking yesterday. I'm going to play the schedule for you in a little while, the PEP schedule and the CSEC schedule. We do PEP critical thinking skills on a Thursday. That's what we did yesterday. So you can go back. AJ is asking that. You can go back, go on the channel and look for, and we have done several critical thinking skills live classes, several we've done. So just go on the channel and look for the topic, the title, critical thinking skills, and you can catch up. And then make sure you join the live class every Thursday so that you don't miss the critical thinking skills class. As well as the other classes, we have 5 live PEP classes every week, and we have 6 live CSEC classes every week. So each day we focus on a particular thing. Amari, is there something you want to add? Amari, I should tell you that you weren't here yesterday, and I don't think John did justice to that very powerful statement that you always end the class with. John, did you do justice to it? Did he, Imani?
Miss, the mic was muted for a second, miss.
Mm-hmm.
John, what were you saying again? I was saying like I did. I said it last night, miss. Let's go tea.
But did you say it as powerful as Amari always says it?
Exactly.
That's
I
what
just
I'm
have the
asking.
voice for it.
All right. John, you say it, and then I want Amari to say it, and I'm gonna try and decide in my mind which one is more powerful.
Okay. Remember, we're not just solving math problems; we're changing lives. Please
All right.
remember, we're not. Miss, my turn.
You go, Amari.
Okay, miss. Please remember, we're not just solving math problems; we're changing lives.
Okay. It's a stiff competition, but I still think Amari said stronger, John.
Exactly.
I still think Amari says it stronger, with more conviction. All right, scholars, thank you for your company. Thank you, Asar. Thank you, Imani. Thank you, John.
Yes, Miss.
Thank you, Amari.
Yes, Miss.
And I think I heard somebody else in the background, you know.
Zane. Miss Zane.
I heard
Miss, she
somebody
wanted,
else in the
Miss, she
background.
wanted us to play her color song for her, Miss.
Oh, so I guess when we wrap up the class, we're wrapping up the class now, so you can go play with Zane now.
Yes, Miss.
So I'll see you scholars on Monday.
See you Monday, Miss. Yes, Miss. See you
All
Monday.
right. Enjoy your
Bye.
weekend.
Yes,
Bye,
Miss. Thank
Asar.
you, Miss.
All
You
right.
too.
Thank you to those in the in the chat.
Bye, guys. Bye, Miss.
Yes, thank you for your company. We appreciate your company. We appreciate your comments. We appreciate your answers. Post your answers so we can see where your thought processes are, right? And maybe we can get a deeper understanding of how you do things and compare them to how we do things. Because remember, in mathematics, it's not just one way. It's usually not just one way of doing things. So I'm going to play the schedule now for you. So write down these dates, write down these times, write down these sessions. You don't want to miss a thing. You don't want to miss a thing. All these classes are geared towards covering all our bases. For the PEP, we have our performance task class, we have our critical thinking class, ability test class, our curriculum-based tests, 2 performance task classes. For the CSEC math, we have our algebra class, our graph class, our formula class, paper 1 multiple choice, the midnight oil class, and paper 2. So here's the schedule. Please write down these important dates and times. Hello, CSEC math students. I know you are busy preparing for your math test and your CSEC exams coming up. I have a very important question to ask you. Do you like my new hat? Thank you. Now, another important question. Have you ever got a problem wrong simply because of making one little mistake? I'm sure you have, as thousands of other students have. Now, in this series, we're going to be looking at the common mistakes that students make with all the topics in CSEC math. We're going to look at the common errors, demystify everything. Make sure you watch this series so that you can avoid making those mistakes. So stay tuned. Hello, scholars. Did you know that most students get problems wrong in mathematics is as a result of one mistake? Well, this is absolutely true, and we're going to be looking at common errors that students in the different topics in mathematics. If we know the errors beforehand, we can certainly avoid making them. Are you ready? Come take my hand.